Alright guys, welcome back. I know it's been a little bit, but I'm gonna ride the shit out of this RTI Carcano craze. So, we'll start with these two. This is their $200 one. It's pretty good shape, besides the ginormous crack in the stock right there. Sure you guys will be able to see that. And then this is, I think at the time they were $140. So I also picked up one of these, which I'm much happier about. As you can see, I kind of like converted the barrel, so I just boiled it pretty much. But originally, it was all like just a nice sugar coating of rust, which I left on the magazine kind of, and the receiver just to show you guys, but I wanted to get the barrel pretty much right away. But yeah, quick boil with those, and they're good as rain. So both of these are actually tourney production. This one's in 1937. This one is in 1936. They all function perfectly fine. So these I got a couple months ago. I just been waiting to do a video on them. And this one also has the dreaded lever design, which, you know, they didn't keep around for a reason because it fucking never holds. So I gotta kind of bend that back in place with the hammer. This one does have the button release for the bayonet. But yeah, overall, good condition. Like I said, tourney, probably the most common ones they have in this batch. Butt plate screws all look really good. Swing swivels look good. Cartouches kind of gone, but for the most part, these guns are matching to stock, to receiver, and stuff like that. I did hop on the batch of $99 ones as well. I got 4 of those. So I think we'll kind of just hop into those and go from there. Alrighty, so this is the first one of the batch of $99 Carcanos. This is the oldest one, 1919, which I was kind of excited about. I really wanted another hex receiver, or not receiver, barrel. So we'll kind of go over, I mean, everything functions, you know, so that's always good. It is, you know, it is a Carcano, so it's not the smoothest action. Missing upper handguard, which isn't a big problem. I do have a parts rifle that I got back when they had the Ethiopian versions of these cavalry carbines. I mean, nothing crazy. Stock's kind of nasty. Nothing a little bit of linseed oil won't fix. It is FAG 42, so it was a 1942 stock replacement. They did match it too to the serial number on the barrel, so that's pretty cool. That discontinued service all the way through World War II. Does have the updated bayonet system. Also, on all these rifles, the import mark is right under there, under the bayonet. So it's kind of nice that it's hidden away. The groove for the bayonet's nice still. It's not gouged out like some you'll see coming up. But as far as function goes, I mean, for $100 you can't go wrong. As you can see, the trigger did just get a little stuck, so I gotta kind of clean up in there. Something's gunking that up. As far as I can tell, yeah, the bore's great on it. But yeah, it's for pretty much a matching Carcano for $100. You can't go wrong. Handguards are cheap enough since so many of these have come in. And it is, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm not, pardon my Italian here. It is the Bersaglieri. I think that's kind of right. My cameraman's giving me a look like I butchered his mother language, and he's very upset about it. But yeah, this is definitely cool because it's not tourney like most of the rifles I've gotten from them are. So it's cool to see something in the Italian cache that's not tourney. Which I gotta look at my book, but I think tourney made them from, oh, I want to say 34 to 37. I can look at my book and I'll probably correct myself in a second. Yeah, we'll get on to the next one.
What do you have, a book? You nerd.
Fucking listen, I like to read! Alrighty guys, so we're back with this one real quick. So this is a last year production rifle, and I didn't even realize. That's why I like to get the book, you know, you do some reading, I tells you. Yeah, so Bersecchia, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm not Italian, don't judge me. They made them from 1893 to 1919, and they made 286,000. So that's pretty cool. This is a last year production, actually. And it's interesting that they kept it around for so long, and it still stayed in an Italian arsenal. That's weird. It makes sense why tourney was what you get a lot of from these RTI imports, because tourney only made them from 1935 to 1938. So that's kind of like when they're like, all right, maybe we should leave these at home before things get too crazy. But yeah, I just thought I wanted to mention that, and we will do more in-depth videos, but they'll probably be shorter on each individual rifle. So yeah, get on to the next one. Alrighty guys, so before we get to this next one, I just want to say, leave a like, subscribe, leave a message down in the comments. It really helps out, and it lets me know what you guys want to see next. So, now that we've gotten that whole blah blah out of the way, next we have another tourney, 1936, with also a, I guess you would call it a force matching, I don't know. Not really force matching, but the stock was replaced in 1946. It is FAG 46, I'm pretty sure, on there. It also has a FAG 46, I believe, stamp right on the top right there. And then that's matching the receiver, or barrel. This one's pretty good. I mean, for $100, can you even complain? Even if it's like this. Bore, let me check bore. I did safety check all these when I picked them up. Bore is beautiful, nice bright. It's like they ran a patch through it. The only problem with this, which I'm sure, you know, a hammer and some love will fix, is that sight, I don't know, adjustment, the little pincher or whatever, is just bobbed up, so I just gotta hit that down and then I'll be able to adjust the sight. Other than that though, I mean, everything works good. It's a little stiff. Alright, so sorry about that interruption real quick. Safety is functional. Everything is good on these. Honestly, it's starting to look like you get a better deal with these $100 ones than you did with the fucking 200. I would much rather deal with a bent fucking push button than a crack that I'm gonna have to pretty much take the whole action out of the stock to fix. This is like 5 seconds. I mean, also, you got, you know, some surface rust. Nothing that is gonna kill you. You got a little bit of mold under the fucking, right by the bayonet, where the bayonet comes down for the wood. But really, I mean, you can't complain for this. This is unprecedented. $100 surplus in 2022. I mean, 6.5 is a bitch to get, but it's gonna come and it's gonna keep on coming. So you just gotta wait. Stock's good. I mean, screws are good. You know, magazine's not bent, warped, or anything like that. So no cracks that I can notice right off the bat with you know, first-hand look. Swivel's all swivel, you know, like they're supposed to. Yeah, I mean, you really can't complain about these guns for $100. I'm just amazed that they're able to sell these for that price. Yeah, we'll get on to the next one. Alrighty, so what a surprise, another tourney. This one also 1936. We're starting to get into a little bit of the scary ones, which is weird because you'd think newer ones would be better. I know. But so let's start off with the bads, I guess. So bayonet, I mean, it's not coming down, but it's also very wiggly. And you can probably see in there that it's gouged out from the bayonet. I don't know if that's from the bayonet, but it just makes it so the bayonet's not as supported in there. Front sight kind of has the opposite problem of now it just freely moves instead, which might be a little bit of a bigger issue, but we'll get to it when we get to it. This one's pretty clean though. Rust-wise, it's pretty clean. You know, you still got, I'll show you guys that, some cosmoline in the bolt. So that'll be fun. It's nice to actually see cosmoline instead of just bugs and fucking dead trees and shit growing in these. This one's bore, ooh, dirty, but I see rifling, so Won't be that bad, I guess. Safety check, safety works. No major cracks in the stock. There's some slight cracks starting to form, but I'll keep an eye on those, and I don't think anything will come of it. I-8583. Ooh, not matching stock. And the cartouche is kind of like gone. Butt plate is seen better days. Screws are rough. Make sure you guys can see that. Magazine well looks good. Like I said, I haven't gone in depth these. I literally just got them home with the classic RTI brown box and one layer of bubble wrap. But like I said, $100, you really can't complain. Swing swivels look good. Yeah, so another standard turning, 1936. Yeah, definitely a good buy. Like that these ones all have had their hand guards. And other than the major things being the bayonet, but I'm so used to Carcanos with their bayonets, they don't really like to stay up there apparently. In the front sight, other than that, there's no real major complaints. Like the screws here, it's still workable. I just need to clean it out. And the stock not matching, that's fine. I have 4 others that'll actually match, so yeah, we'll go on to the next one. Alrighty guys, last one right here. This is a Gardone Val Trompia, and this is a 1937, another last year production. These were only made from 1935 to 1937, and they only made about 153,000, which only, but for World War II, that's not a lot. This one I pulled out of the box and like, wow, that's cool. It has a nice blonde stock to it. There's no rust on this thing besides a little bit here and there. I mean, nothing unmanageable. Oh, the bolt looks good. Still got Cosmoline all in it. I think this should have been put in the $200 pile. What's wrong with it? And then I go, oh, and looks like somebody at the warehouse kind of had an oopsie and fucking, they must have dropped it and fucking cracked off this whole part of the stock, which is a little upsetting because it is a matching stock. And those cartouches are very nicely in there. They're deep and they're not worn down like all the rest. But like I said, I got a part trifle. I can just toss that stock on here and we'll be golden. So I was a little upset about that because this is just such a nice rifle. I mean, everything about it is just beautiful. This would probably be a $200 rifle if they didn't fucking drop it right down there. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna, obviously you guys have been seeing this, but I'm gonna get some close-ups on the receivers of these. Everything on this rifle works perfect. There's nothing wrong with it, nothing at all. Doesn't even have that much mold on it. Stock inlays cut fine. Sights are good. And let me just double check the rifling. But beautiful bore on this. I mean, absolutely fantastic. These things were put away dry, kept clean for the most part, besides a little bit of mold here and there. And nothing that literally 5 minutes of cleaning won't fix. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed these. I know, hopefully, RTI will do another $100 friggin' wipeout, because they must have hundreds of these things, which is why they did that. RTI, if you want to get a good guy on your side, you know, I know a lot of people don't like you sometimes, but I've always had a good experience. Look at my videos. Also, RTI put out Hakim's missing magazines and said some small parts might be missing for $500. How could you not order a $500 Hakim? So that'll probably be in our next video. Should be here in about a week. RTI has been really good with their shipping. I think it took me, I ordered these on the, what's today's date? I don't know. I probably ordered these 5 days ago. And they shipped within a week. They were here within a week, I should say. It's 13th. Okay, I think I ordered these on the 7th, so that's That's pretty good. And I mean, I'm amazed that we have $100 surplus in 2022. I mean, it makes me happy to see that everyone can now get into surplus again. And it's like, yeah, you're not going to be able to go and shoot these right away. You got to wait for the ammo to come back in stock, or unless you pay fucking $3 a round if you're lucky. But it will come, and I'm glad that we finally get to be collectors again. It's like, this is all of our hobby. We all love it for one reason or another. And it's just something that really makes me happy that we get to keep getting these rifles at such good prices. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to me recently and has continued to watch my videos, even though I don't post that often. For a while there, I was trying to do like shorts, but I don't know. Those are fucking stupid. So yeah, these will definitely find a good home in the collection, and I'm happy that RTI put out that $100 sale, because otherwise I wouldn't have bought 4 of these. But like I said, I'll get some more pictures of these, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. So thank you, and stay tuned.
Do the dubstep music.
Squiz. And that, and then this, it go, and then boom, oh!
There we go.
That'll be the intro. Alright, is this the go-go?
This is just like if you want any filler or anything like that. You know it's good when it does
Italian
that.
Made, yeah, Italian made. Oh, hold on, I need to grab something to just prove a point. VZ24, also on a bullet. See folks, it's supposed to do that, not, hold on, that.
Beautiful.
Schmood.
Have you given them a cleaning yet?
I have, well, just this one partially. This one didn't really need any cleaning because it's the expensive one, the more expensive one.